Hey guys, I'm Element.
And I'm Choco. And together we are the DYAD in the Force.
Back for another reaction to the Bad Batch.
Bad Batch back. But Bad Batch go bye-bye. I don't know. We're here. We're heading towards the end. This one's called The Summit. The Summit of what? Mount Tantus is what I'm saying. I'm excited and scared.
As always, timestamps are in the description if you want to go straight into the reaction. Joined once again by Codename Fulcrum and Obi-Wan Kenobi, who joined us for our Mandalorian reaction. Thanks for sticking around.
This is where the fun begins.
Guys ready for Echo to die?
No! No, I'm not ready. I know, I don't think it's going to be Crosshair. So that's what makes me concerned.
Unfortunately, the person we are going to lose is the doctor that's helping Crosshair because she's a clone. We know it. I know it. You know it. Like, say it.
She's got a New Zealand accent.
Crosshair.
She looks more like a clone than Omega does. So, like, come on.
Like, you don't just give somebody a New Zealand accent and not have the big
Tech's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we've been saying throughout these reactions, I think Emery was a stopgap between, Boba, which was Alpha, and Omega, which is Omega. And this was like, hey, we're getting close, but no cigar. We still need Nala Se's help. And Emery is trying to get Nala Se to help. She's just not complete enough of a clone, so now their targets are back on Omega's.
I've been calling out specifically that since the clones are kind of altered to follow orders better, as a scientist, this one is great to assist, but lacks the creativity because of that little cap. So they needed to go further with it.
And they gave her so many looks in that episode, like expressions, like little hints.
And she calls him Crosshair and not by his number.
Yeah, they're also bringing in all these clones, so this is probably where that program where the nameless clones are turned into assassins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they put him in the Mind Flayer? Are we going to see that come back?
I mean, they've been connected to everything so much lately that I would not be surprised.
We shall see.
Pre-modification.
And I need my Rex.
Yes.
I need my Rex in here.
Also, a reminder, we have a few friends who were able to kind of be able to view a bunch of the episodes beforehand. None of them have seen these final two. So check on them to make sure they're okay after this.
Before we get started, let's go around lightning round and put in our bets. All right. So obviously mine is Echo.
Echo, I don't.
Lightning round. Let's go. Echo, that's you?
I'm going to say wild card and say Wrecker.
Yeah, that is out of left field.
I'm going to say Hunter. The conversation between Echo and Hunter gets to Hunter, and he goes extra deep to save those, to sacrifice for our brothers.
I just know that we have some friends of the channel that no matter who we name just now, they're going to be mad at us. So let's just get into the reaction and see who exactly. Maybe no one bites it.
Tarkin's compound on Iriadu.
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
Homing beacon on Hemlock ship. It won't be that simple.
I'm just saying
Tactical disadvantage.
the area around the Tarkins is not to be taken lightly.
Nope.
Have not always addressed
Oh, yeah.
Crosshair, but
it's gonna be Echo.
well then.
Apologize in advance.
He really grew on me.
She's so adorable.
Yeah.
Like those kids.
If she gets back.
It's a secret mission.
And here's these two.
That is correct.
Gives that payoff.
Briefing.
I mean, that's like that is a Choco response.
Conversation. That's not exactly what I was getting at. See you around, brown eyes.
Now I think Attack's gonna bite it.
Every story.
This is my last mission before retirement.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just that in shows like this, happiness is a bad omen.
The only omen worse is the potential for happiness.
Yeah.
Now I really want to see this facility in Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Governor Tarkin
It's gonna be a great game when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tarkin's here. Let's Return the Jedi vibes.
Very much, I was gonna say Empire Strikes Back vibes, where Hemlock is expecting the Bad Batch to show up. He's not gonna block any. Oh, he has a weird hand. He might block blaster bolts with it too.
No tanks and no explosions this time, Wrecker.
Oh.
All right, when are we gonna see Wrecker and Zeb together? Because that's what I need. I need that conversation.
Wrecking Crew.
That's assuming that Wrecker makes it.
Every time, Element. Now I'm gonna see somebody wearing red. I'm gonna wonder if they're a red shirt. I feel like this is a ski resort now.
And hitch your ride under one of the cars.
The Matterhorn.
Hang over
Yeah.
there.
We must be precise.
Do it.
I can handle it.
Height. He's been getting better at heights, everyone.
That's me whenever we're running a raid in Destiny. Let's be very careful this platforming section.
Pretty handy gun.
Yeah.
Stand by.
You notice the number 3811 in reverse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wrecker, you know
Of
not
course
to
he
say
looks
that.
Dr. Hemlock.
All you're gonna do is incite that stuff.
That dude in white kind of looks like Krennic.
To the Emperor.
I was hoping we'd get him in animated form.
I don't think it is, but
No.
Okay, is juicy.
We will ensure an enlightened society through their advanced technology and molecular alteration.
And these clones have agreed to your experimentation?
They are imperial property. Their cooperation is not required.
Now, Commander Krennic, enlighten us.
that's what I thought.
It is done.
Oh!
You're welcome. Stardust.
Yeah. Also, whenever a military official says unilaterally, it sounds so dangerous. We will excise the tumor unilaterally.
Especially when you roll your R's.
Hang a manifest.
That's
Exactly.
now 2 cameos we got on.
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting through all this time, like, Krennic is constantly having to, like, deal with competition.
I'll monitor their security channels.
You got the scientist guy, you got Thrawn, all they got Stardust going.
I'll keep an eye on things.
Is someone else doing an extraction?
That's what I'm wondering, is there another mission happening?
Rex is there.
That was my thought, but
I don't think Rex is dumb enough to, not let that be known, because then Echo, they're just kind of like gonna step on each other's toes.
they're giving Omega some extra responsibility now. Thank you for taking me there.
They had a little bit of Obi-Wan with a little girl in his coat walking.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh, she's gonna be trapped on the ship with him.
Belay that concern, Choco.
Okay, no, that's...
I kind of want him to step in two of them and go skating.
Tender squad and secure the rail line.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody else there.
What
Cal?
are you doing here?
Or it's a trap.
What are you doing here?
Where are you supposed to go to La Brea?
It took the 405 and the 10 to La Cienega.
Someone is targeting this base.
Oh.
One charge will not cause much damage. Good thing we have more.
I was like, Saw. It's gotta be Saw.
Saw Gerrera.
I told you on Onderon you had a choice.
Still so young.
Looks like you've chosen.
Don't shoot! My name is Jabba the Hutt.
They're being all way too calm.
I intend to bury this facility like the pharaohs of old.
It's like two units, like Scrambling.
How often has Saw been involved in not have things go off the rails?
Reminds me of the last time we seesaw and how much that went off the rails
Yeah.
on Jeddah.
Damn, they were busy.
I love how Tarkin's tower is a T.
It's like Teen Titans.
Yeah. It's like,
When I said off the rails, I wasn't trying to be literal.
Going to be a problem.
Is that
Cliffhanger?
cliffhanger?
Literally.
Literal.
Terminals on the track. You three, give us cover. Okay, up top with me.
Oh. I'm gonna get real scared every time someone says, I can do it. I'll do it.
This isn't that moment, though. I don't feel like this is that moment.
it's too early. So if
Yeah.
he gets taken to Tantus, and he can try to send the location.
He's gonna reboot the rail line, and he's gonna say, we need to jumpstart it and push. And Echo's gonna say, I can do it.
How dare you? Now I'm kind of getting flashbacks to the train with Solo.
Or Shadows of the Empire, if you ever played that game.
A long time
That's so
ago.
satisfying.
Many moons.
I am aware.
He doesn't.
Crossfire.
Do it.
It's always that, right? Just like in Endgame. But sir, our troops, just do it! We got the Nimbus V-Wings. Precursors to the TIE.
Inbound.
Where? I can't see them.
Couplings are damaged, though.
Get back, Echo.
Oh, the weight of the stormtroopers are gonna...
I don't like this.
You have to separate the tracks.
Any shift in weight could send both of these cars over.
Listen, I'm not happy about this.
Can Omega do it? Oh,
There's not enough time.
You must sever the connection hinge. There's no time, Wrecker. And
no.
99.
Don't you do it?
Don't you do it, Tech. When have we ever followed orders?
I know we joked around about our picks, but...
I've been worried the whole season that because of the development we got with Tech, he was going to be the one.
Yeah.
Is Danielle okay?
She's not gonna.
Young, Marianne, all the people
yeah.
that just told us to shut our mouths. Oh, man. I think, if I'm being hopeful, I think Tech is alive. He survived
I
it.
mean, where's Saw's crew? I don't know.
Gosh, I'm so scared that none of them make it.
He said AZ can help. Yeah, the droid, but now they're going to be back with Sid.
Hopefully Sid doesn't hand them over to the Empire.
He needs us. Tell him, Ricker. We can't just leave him.
Omega.
No!
Omega. Is that something you want?
I'm kind of past putting her in a vilified position.
This one's on the
I just,
It won't help.
I'm just confused at his shirt.
about goggles.
Never mind, that look made me retract that statement.
Yeah, she might still be holding the grudge. Yep.
Betrayed.
What's with you?
I hate all of this.
Called the
You
Empire.
know, I tried to look out for you boys.
Dang. I thought they did that to themselves.
Consider your next move.
It's time for a little die-hard maneuver.
I would hate for this to end poorly. For
Yippee-ki-yay.
I'm so afraid the season's going to end with them getting Omega.
You bastard.
Come on. Does that mean that Tech is not dead? That he has him in the lab?
Way heavily on
Probably.
That's
leader.
what I'm feeling.
That's more likely, yeah.
Yeah, the season ends with them getting Omega.
The tracker's on a shuttle still, right? Or was that one with the ones destroyed?
Might have been one of the ones destroyed.
Track hemlock ship.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, clone sister.
She, of course, is talking about cloning for sensitivity.
Oh, look in the background, yeah.
Who's laying there?
Is it Crosshair or Tech?
There you go.
He's
Omega.
recovering. I tried to warn him what would happen if he did not cooperate, but not me.
I don't know you.
Don't
You
you,
might
sister?
know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
Credits.
Oh, that's where you leave it. It wasn't Dave, it
And
was
Jennifer.
Jennifer Corbett.
And Jennifer.
Oh, y'all,
He's just an easy target.
I don't know if Tech made it. I don't think.
Didn't make it. I don't. Well, I'm not.
I mean, it's still possible, but like
Never say never.
I'm not
usually
ready to
there's like
say
some
that.
sort of teaser.
He's floating in a pickle jar right now.
I want to apologize to all of our channel friends. We did make light of choosing victims, but when that happened, the tears hit me hard, and I personally wasn't ready for it to actually happen. So we don't know if Tech made it or not, or they just did the thing with the goggles and he's on Mount Tantus like Crosshair is.
I mean, honestly, like the whole, wondering who's probably going to perish. It's a lot of that when doing that, it's preparing ourselves for possible inevitability.
Yeah.
And then when it does, you're still not prepared.
Yeah.
We tell ourselves it'll hurt less,
Yeah.
but does it?
It's, part of me hopes that Tech is still alive, that the whole goggle thing is just to throw them off. But like, when you leave a season like that, and as soon as he started the development in the beginning of the season, you're like, oh, this is fun. Then the development continued. You're like,
soon as, I think we all felt it. As soon as Fee said goodbye to him.
Yeah, that's when I switched up entirely.
Like you were saying, Choco, all that character development, throughout the season.
Yeah.
A lot of focus on Tech.
I mean, I knew they needed to acquire Omega to push the plot forward.
Honestly,
yeah.
that
is not where I thought they were going to go with it.
That was a really difficult finale to watch. I mean, we all had our guesses as to who would die constantly at 110%. Like everyone was under threat. Everyone had moments of finality. Yeah. I shudder to say it was a great episode or a great finale.
Oh, but I was gripped on the edge of my toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to be a hard one to go back and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
But also
And then-
just
and
so
then
many
it-
like loose ends to tie up too. Things they dropped early in the season, like Cody just went AWOL. Where's Cody?
I honestly think that's the last we see of Cody.
Really? You think it's just gonna write him off as an AWOL? That's it?
It was a good
He joined the special
ending
forces.
Yeah, he just but I mean they could bring him back, but for me that's the finale.
I think he's in Mount Tenth because of how they referred to the doctor taking his recruits. Make sure no one noticed it, so you can just keep saying, this person's AWOL. You know what I mean? The clones were losing that. When we saw the clones before, they were not walking in lockstep. But yeah. And of course, they ended on the thing all of us knew from the instant.
It was obvious, right? That all came from just the accent.
I just looked at her. She looks exactly like Tech, like specifically.
Well, I mean,
Well, except
I
when she
hadn't-
actually takes the goggles off, she looks just like Omega.
yeah, I hadn't taken a closer
Like adult
look
Omega.
at her until the accent. Then I was like, yeah, she looks like Omega. Like she looks like a beta or like an in between. Well, we did get confirmation, at least canonically, that Nala Se believes that cloning for sensitivity is not possible. And then this connects to Mando because Pershing, now they need Pershing's Strandcast technology to complete that, which now makes me like see Crosshair in Snoke. It's the same.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I need D. Bradley
and
Baker to read some
his
Snoke
constant
lines.
like Snoke and Crosshairs both like the way they look down.
Well, Kino Loy couldn't swim, so it's Crosshair. It's other parts of, because we have Kenobi now with a whole bunch of Force sensitives in those tanks. So there's casting coming from everywhere. So Snoke is like Tara Sinube and like Shak Ti and Crosshair's face and Kino Loy's voice. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, they took all these Jedi, but none of them had a high enough M count. You needed someone with more midichlorians, so they were getting some of that Grogu juice.
Do we need to phrase it that way?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a green Jello shot in a syringe is what it would be.
Oh man, finale's gonna take me a while to work. I mean, it's one thing when they just destroyed Camino, It's like, okay, they destroyed Camino, facility that's meant a lot to us, but now they ended personal.
but okay, so Silver Linings Playbook. She's revealing herself to be Omega's sister. Why? Because
Yeah.
that's their way out.
So it's going to end up working out perfectly because, they have to cooperate, but at this point in time, they can't hurt Omega. Emery is going to have someone from the outside in order to give her the clues on like what type of protocols or what codes to send out so that they can find a location.
I mean,
Plus,
I
we also have to
love a
look
good
into,
you gotta get the captured person kind of mentality because we're gonna see them like take no prisoners. They're gonna go all out to get her back.
Plus, we kind of got a look of like what Omega will look like as an adult if she reaches that.
You had to say if, right?
I
listen. If Danielle, Marianne, and Young are watching this, I 100% completely regret playing. I guess Cat's
Round.
Cradle with everyone's fates.
Will the doctor ever take off his glove, and what will we find underneath there?
Luke's hand.
He cut off his own hand and then he attached Luke's hand.
So in this timeline, baby Luke.
Now, one thing we did hear was that it was time to stop villainizing Sid.
I completely took that back. Like
Yeah,
a second
I know.
later,
It was-
I was like, I'm past that point, and she like gave that side glance. I was like, no,
And I'm
not
back.
anymore.
side eye.
Hemlock gives off B.D. Wong's character in the Jurassic Park franchise.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a weird going into the next season. It's weird that like it's just like Hunter and Echo,
And
and then And Wrecker, yeah, but then everybody else is like, it's a weird like balance going into that. So I'm wondering if they're gonna.
It's just like the
create a different balance or
Mandalorian
just
thing,
the
man.
three of them.
They gotta unite. I think Rex.
I mean, they're going to bring in. They got to bring in Saw.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a reason we saw Greer at the end there. Like, these guys are loose cannons, but we need.
It was a very brief cameo for Saw, yeah.
Yeah, that was the Zeb treatment. But
what's with these quick cameos?
That's gonna be a total. That's gonna be a total like Jenga for them to bring in Saw.
I mean, when has bringing in Saw like not fallen apart?
I mean, Saw is a great person to have on your team if you need a distraction.
Yeah.
It's like, we just don't tell Saw the plan. We tell him the time.
Do we have a timeline for when Palpatine's Strandcast was created, or
from the Aftermath books and from the Rise of Skywalker novelization? I think it's implied that he got right to work on Exegol, like as soon as he's transferred. Like there was cloning, and then there was strand casting. Just it started early.
He had his dialogue where he's like, the first cast didn't work, and then he didn't get to say strand cast. But like, if he hit the point of the strand cast do take it, then their Sith scientists could probably take it from there.
I'm on the line of thinking that after he made it to Exegol, his essence transferred to because the novelization says that he essence transferred to a strand cast. It was still incomplete and decrepit, right? But he transferred to an already existing one. So it started before the original trilogy ended.
They would have had to have a body ready. Yeah.
So Choco Element, I have a question for you. Sith troopers, where did they all come from, and are they like recruited, or are they, all clones or strandcasts, or
born on Exegol to the Sith Eternal, like
Still
from that age. Yeah, nothing special about them. And then among those people, some of them would just get like stolen away and taken to Exegol.
But yeah, that's the Bad Batch finale. Lots to think about going into the next season, and where Crosshair is going to be and how they're going to recover from this. Maybe R.I.P. Tech?
Most likely, but like no body, no death. That's a thing in Star Wars. He was falling and there was likely snow underneath, but he was underneath a big old train car. So,
Yeah. You just totally softened the blow and then made it hard again. It's like, he fell in snow, and then there was that. But let us know in the comments.
Need help from Rex and the gang.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think is going to happen in the next season. Yeah, that'll do it for this reaction. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Choco, what did we learn?
We learned that as soon as you start getting character development and someone tries to say goodbye, but you don't actually say goodbye back, sadness is about to occur.
Yeah, happiness is a precursor to sadness.
So always say goodbye, because if you leave something unresolved, that's when you die. That's what we learned.
All right.
Now you have your word for Bo-Katan. How dare you?
Well, thank you to Cody and Fulcrum and Obi-Shan for joining us. Their links to go follow them on TikTok and their socials will be down below. But that'll do it. On to the next one.
For Light and for Life.
We're all the Republic.
And may the Force be with you always.